All right, we're back. Yet again, 10-4-22. 10-4. Roger that. 22. Back with another trade ideas for the morning. Get your coffee, and that's all you should be getting, or some water. We're not gonna force everyone to drink coffee. You know what I mean? No. So, anyways, we're back again with another trade ideas. And so let's go ahead and start where we always start, and that's gonna be on the Nasdaq. Nasdaq. All right, so we're up here at the 4-hour, and as you can see, the Nasdaq has just been pushing up like a bandit. That's what we like to see. Like to see the bandits going crazy. So if I was to go ahead and look at this, I would say, okay, well, we broke this previous structure. Honestly, I like this one better right here. I like that zone better. So yeah, we've just been going up non-stop. Non-stop. If we say we broke like right here, where did this come from? Possibly like here or here. Maybe like right here, actually. Yeah, I like that. Let's see a pullback all the way back down there. I mean, that would be pretty insane. But hey, you never know. So yeah, I mean, if as we're starting to zoom in, we can start to see these places where price slow, like just stopped for just a brief period and then kept going. Stop for just a brief period, kept going. Stop for just a brief period, kept going. Stop for just a brief period. And I think actually this time we'll have a pretty nasty pullback. And then we want to see it shoot up to the moon. To the moon! So ultimately, let's go ahead and continue to zoom in a bit. Yeah, I mean, if we're trading lower time frame, we have zone here, we have MB there, MB here, MB here. And we do have some, what we say, liquidity, right? So we could say that entire area right there can be ran, which would give us a case to continue lower. But as I'm looking at this some more, we can do some more refinement on this lower time frame. Maybe something like that. But it's pretty hard to tell because it's just been going up. We haven't seen any break to the downside just yet. So let's go to the 5-minute. Oh, excuse me. All right. Yeah, we still haven't seen a break yet. I mean, before we would think we're going to pull back. I mean, on the higher time frame, that's what we're talking about here. Maybe some break there or something like that. We saw a break right there, then we'd say, hey, maybe we're going to start to pull back a bit. But I mean, really, we've been bullish. Why not continue bullish? I think that's a pretty good way to think of it, right? We've been bullish, and it's kept going bullish throughout the night. Why not continue bullish throughout the day? So we'll see. We'll just go ahead and let that go there. So let's actually. I mean, I'm not really seeing anything very, very good here. It's starting to come up here, run these highs, maybe come up to here before we short on a lower time frame basis. We could make an argument to say bam, 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 and then finally, because it has a bunch of intermediate stuff in here, right? But nothing too crazy. You have to say it broke like right into here. But it does look like a decent zone. But I mean, ultimately, I think that'll be ran. It'll be ran before it'll. So maybe we're actually on a lower time frame basis. We're pretty much looking for it to be bullish today. Really. All right. So maybe we refine this into. Looks like that's mitigated. That's mitigated. Yeah, this will be the last area that I would look at. I mean, it's super. This is low time frame, right? But why not continue? As we keep saying, we just having a major green day today. So let's go ahead and bring up our trusty dusty notepad. And we're gonna go ahead and demand zone it. Boom. We're gonna see what happens when it gets into there, because this is just bullish as bullish as it'll probably ever be. So actually, let's just look for confirmations on this. Yeah, I mean, money flows in the green, like a slight pullback to come higher. That might be showing me. I mean, it looks like it's kind of curving up. I like it. I like it. I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain. If price wants to go up, price wants to go up. But yeah, we could see a slight pullback, and as we're seeing, money flow, the waves, blue waves coming down slightly, but it looks like we're starting to change back up direction. And you can just see there's just a lot of money being poured into this market right now. A ton of money. 15 minute. Yeah, it looks like it's starting to curve up. Let's just look at the 5 minute. 5 minute looks like it's still going down a little bit, which we'll see. We'll go into the zone and see what confirmations we get to take up to this particular area here, trading in this range. All right, great. So that's what we're going to expect for the NASDAQ. Now let's look at the euro and see what we've got going on here. I still like these two zones. Let's still keep them. Although, break. I mean, we had a more recent break, so let's go ahead and run that bias back. So, yeah, this is what we got this far, right? That like that. And a lot of it is really pretty much mitigated. So what I would say is this area right here, just come and tap back into it before ultimately trading higher. Break down. Yeah, still up here. Like trading between these ranges. So let's go ahead and zoom in a bit. All right. So now we have price between 98. What is that? 98.44. Yeah, 98.44 and 98.03. And what can we do? We can pretty much say that this broke down when it broke up. It broke. So I'm looking here. Let's go ahead and label this so we can be precise. Right, that's MB there. So all of this. And it finally broke up here. Where did that come from? And you could say down here, unmitigated zone. And we're going to use that one. Let's go ahead and use that one. We're going to call that as a demand on the 1 hour. Let's zoom in some more. And as we zoom in some more, we break down, and then we finally break up, break down, break up again. I think we're just going to have a reversal. I think it'll reverse, or I want to see it reverse and come back down. We could say, I mean, you just have all of this liquidity just chilling right there. So, I mean, why not come back down here? Yeah. I think we'll just wait. We'll wait. We'll have the demand zone. We got a 15-minute. Let's see what is going on here. 5. Ultimately, we're not really in an overall zone, right? So, yeah, we got these 2 equal highs to run still. I'd say, ooh, man. We still can run those 2 equal highs, maybe come up into here somewhere. This price just looked absolutely horrendous, right? It looks like doo-doo. Maybe somewhere up in here. But when you use these particular zones, it's just all of it's pretty much mitigated, really. If I want to make a case for it, it's not really a strong case on the 15-minute for sure. Nah, it's not really a strong case. The price action just looks terrible. But I mean, we've been bullish. Maybe we continue bullish. So let's go down to the 15, 5, break up. What do we got? We got some zones in here. I mean, if we're bullish, let's continue bullish. Find a nice little candle, because this just went all the way up. This candle for a retracement back. We'll probably find a 1-to-1 in here. Quick scalp. We'll go ahead and do that. And we'll leave the euro how it is. The euro. Oh, gold is tapping into something. Shot through this. Now we're up here. Just barely tapped into this larger zone. So what zone is this? Supply zone. Looks like it's probably a daily. We're starting to tap into a daily. It's on the 4-hour. Can we refine it? Let's go ahead and refine this down. Something like this. So now we have, in my opinion, a much better area to shoot for, but it just, whew, rocket ship, right? Rockets to the moon. To the moon. It looks like it just mitigated this demand right there. Lower time frame demand. Let's go 30 minutes. Maybe something like that, right? Because it breaks up. And then maybe we find a nice little scalp off of this zone here on the 30-minute to go higher. Yeah, I mean, I like it. I like it. Let's go and do this. Let's go ahead and do that. Just bullish today. Bullish. Yeah, I mean, money flow seems like it's tapering off. We just got a green dot to go higher. Will we pull back anymore? We possibly could. Let's go on the higher time frame and see what's going on. 4-hour. Yeah, it looks like we hit a red dot, so maybe we slightly pull back some more. But I mean, we're money flow crossover, so I mean, it does point to bullish signs. What is the daily looking like? Money flow's coming up. I mean, it could be just a point where we come up to this area and then it's a short back down to some zones in here before ultimately going higher. And I'd be willing to bet that if we did on a higher time frame, we want to buy off of that. And that's on a daily. just the way price is looking right now. But that's kind of, this small little zone here, like comes up into the supply. We get a short off of that, right? So something like bam, bam, and then come up into here, and then we just see it moving up. Something like that. But that's what I'm thinking on gold. We'll just wait for the alert. Daily on Bitcoin, the Bitcoin, the good old Bitcoin. Bitcoin going up, going up, going up. It looks like, it looks like this run, this bear is starting to slightly turn around. You can see the money flow. It's just getting thinner and thinner on the red side, right? Came up, came down. Now we have like potentially something like that. Actually, it got a little bit thicker here in the middle, but now it's starting to cool off, it looks like. We had that was a daily bullish divergence. So if you look right here, then we have this close right here. Prices going down. We could do it like that. Momentum's going up. So what is that? That's bullish divergence. You bet your bottom dollar. So we possibly see it going in the bullish direction, right? But I'm not going to trade Bitcoin today. So anyways, let's look at the stock side. See what stocks are doing. Stonks, as some of the crypto people would say. Stonks. Looks like it filled this gap in, which is great. Came up. So what I'm looking at right now, I'm looking at something like it came down, bam. It started playing around a lot in here, and then it finally broke up. Now maybe something like this. Ooh, so if you're looking at this, if it runs this, perfect. It could be setting up nicely, right, for some buys. Right here. All right, liquidate that, come up, break up higher. Where left this here. So we could see a nice bullish divergence on a higher time frame. Actually, yeah. We'll leave it. What price is this? This is at 111. Let's put an alert there. Not to trade it per se, but just to see what's gonna go down. Let's go ahead and do stock alerts. This is the NASDAQ. Is this the NASDAQ? Yeah, this is the NASDAQ. Go ahead and put the demand zone here. We'll create that. We'll see what happens. So anyways, y'all, I hope this was useful. We're going to go ahead and see what the actual markets present us today as far as trades go, and we're going to trade them if they present themselves. And so with that being said, go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know what you thought. Tell me what else I could do. That would be interesting or helpful. Not just interesting, but mostly helpful, because at the end of the day, our goal here is really to make sure that we all become profitable traders. Right? These markets, they're ripe with opportunity, and we want to go ahead and take that opportunity through back testing, through analysis, right? And determining where our edge is in the market. And so with that being said, hit the like or the dislike button depending on what you thought. And of course, hit that subscribe button if you want to continue to get more content like this. It's been your boy B Phil, and I'm gone. Peace.